Hi, Paul.
Hey, how you doing, Mark?
Doing all right, thanks. You?
Another day in paradise.
You had a good day. See, you got a couple of ships.
It's a hectic day, you know. I did ships, I did editing. I had to
Hmm.
deal with different things around here, and
Yeah.
you know how that goes.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I've got to make Mia's dog food yet tonight. She gets a
Yeah.
spec. She gets a. I have to take chicken breast, chop it up real fine, cook it, then put in minute rice, cook them together, and then put them in these tubs that go into the refrigerator. Then I
Yeah.
can then I can sort that out for her as dinner and breakfast is, you know.
Hmm.
So anyway, I got the chicken thawed, the breast. Now I just have to slice it up and chop it up.
Yeah.
But that means I have to stand on my feet. And when I do that, I get really kind of sore. So is what it is.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I've been doing my washing today.
Oh, have you?
Got me bedding in the tumble dryer at the moment.
Hang on, Mark. Mia wants to go out. I'm going to open the door for her.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Body. Oh. You know, and then when I go do the ship, she's got to go with me, and oh,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
but it is what it is.
It is. I've been, like I said, doing the washing, watching a bit of golf on telly.
Oh yeah,
Um, Basically having a lazy day.
nothing wrong with that.
No, but every day's a lazy day.
Tonight's the big night for the big debate.
Is it?
For this
Oh,
presidential debate is on at 8 o'clock Eastern time.
uh-huh. I don't even know what they've got to debate about. They're both as bad as each other. Neither of them will remember any of the answers.
Here comes Justin, and here comes David.
But
Um, that
And
bollocks.
David.
Got beat by Justin. We were all in a race to get off Flores onto here.
wasn't all race. One sided.
Yeah, of
One
course it
side.
was. You went, let's go to Paul's gone.
The only first place there was me.
I'm trying to find the link.
Dominic.
Good evening, Mark.
Mark's here. Yep.
Yep.
David, Justin, and Mr. Wonderful Dominic.
Well, you know when I said that my life's going to get boring on Monday because I've got 6 weeks of sitting around doing fuck all? Could it get any worse? There's no football until the
Oh, no.
weekend. We can't talk politics now until next fucking Thursday. And then my
Yeah.
hard drive goes, now you're not playing Euro Trucks.
Your hard
Oh,
drive
no.
went out? Wow.
It's working. Windows and everything works, but every time I load Euro Trucks, it says there's a problem with the hard drive. So I don't know if it's a glitch in the game or whether the hard drive's giving up.
Probably the game.
I've got a feeling it might be the hard drive because we had a few issues a couple of weeks ago where it just kept deleting stuff. I was downloading files and I was like, for 3D printing, I'd go into Bamboo Studio, it's like, it's gone. What do you mean it's fucking gone?
Heh.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think there's a dodgy cell on the SSD. So, yeah,
Mm.
we'll see what
Justin
happens.
should be able to sort that out for you, shouldn't he?
No, it's a done and dusted drive. Unfortunately, not a lot of people understand this. Your spin hard drives, they have a lifespan of about 100, 200 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that they ever last that long because you either drop them or
No,
stuff.
the
They're
motor-
more fragile that way.
The motors will go before then.
Yeah, but an SSD drive itself,
The
that
dig-
only has a lifespan of write target. So if you write to it something like 1,000 times or something, you start diminishing its lifespan. And a lot of people don't understand as well. The fuller your SSD is, the shorter its lifespan.
Yeah.
Because when one of them cells fully gives out, the whole thing's gone.
No recover.
No recover.
Can you not do a defrag on it? Or does it not allow it?
Yeah, but the last thing you want to be doing if you've got a faulty cell is doing a defrag because you're writing stuff and moving it back and forth.
Well,
And
No, because it should, when you do a defrag, it should isolate bad partitions or whatever. And
it does,
Right.
but what you're doing, you're taking data from one section and moving it to another section. So if it's writing over that where it's moved it from that little bad section, if it's writing right next to it, you know that bad section is going to spread out.
Mm.
Eventually, it'll just give.
There's a question for you in the chat there, Dominic.
I've answered it. Yes.
I will be back in 5.
Okay.
But you can tell the difference.
You can tell the difference. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can
There's
Is it
a
one more
different-
salty than the other, or
Yeah. There's a different intensity. Yeah.
you can all have a good cup of tea.
Yeah. Good idea.
I'll tell you when I've opened my jar of Vegemite.
I'm back. Please don't. And I'm gone.
Okay. So what else has been happening?
Who was it asking about?
got a couple of ships, got them edited, got them posted. And then just other things that are happening around the house here, it's like I've got chicken breast thawed because I have to chop those up and cook that with some minute rice for Mia for making up her meals. So always something. Justin must be hanging, doesn't know what to do with himself.
Well, and if you've tasted Marmite and you like the taste of it, you should try the peanut butter with Marmite in.
Peanut butter with Marmite.
Yeah, they do peanut butter with a Marmite flavour. It's nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Never heard of such a thing. Because Marmite has such a radical flavor, I can't imagine. Of course, peanut butter is pretty smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, don't take this personal, but you're nasty.
Oh, wait, boy. New England, how you doing?
I like peanut butter and I like Marmite.
David puts Marmite on his beans on toast, don't you, David?
No.
No, I don't think Marmite goes well with beans on toast.
Well, you guys said that Marmite goes with everything.
Marmite's best on its own.
Marmite's best in the bin.
In the bin. Well, I
What you
know
would-
that, I know
Is
that
veg-
Dominic eats Marmite, don't you?
Yeah, I
It's
eat Marmite, but I prefer Vegemite. Hello, Brian. Hello, Cool Cat.
It's vegetarian.
Yeah,
But you can tell the difference.
yeah. There's a different
Even-
intensity.
Even though it does taste a bit like Bovril.
Yeah. Vegemite's more of a spread, really. It's actually good
Okay.
for marinating meat as well.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
David was saying he likes the Marmite with beans on toast.
Actually, I'd agree with that. I have Vegemite. What you do is on the toast, you put butter, you put Vegemite, and then you put the baked beans on top of it.
On top. Okay.
Yeah.
So David's ahead of the game eating the beans on toast with the Vegemite.
You don't put Vegemite or Marmite near anything. I don't care if it's vegetarian or not. It goes nowhere near my
Well,
plate.
that's not what you were saying a little while ago.
No, I have never, ever, ever liked Vegemite or Marmite. Never. That's like saying, Quorn. He's vegetarian, but it still tastes like chicken, so I don't fucking want it.
Gordon Ramsay might be crying. As long as we don't put chili jam in fried rice. That's the only thing that Jamie Oliver annoys me.
I like chili jam.
Does
I like chili jam, but not in fried rice.
Mark eat Vegemite?
Not yet.
Come on.
I bought a jar of it, but I haven't opened it yet.
Oh,
I only got it the other day.
Hey,
well,
Dusty.
it won't go bad, does it, Dominic?
No,
I had one for about 9 years. So,
Yeah. because you don't use a lot of it at a time. You only spread it very thinly because it is quite strong flavored.
yeah. Even the standard size that I usually get can take 9 months to use.
Just give it a counsel for potholes.
I think these are the standard size ones. They
David, what size do you usually get of the Vegemite?
Cost
We
£2.
don't.
About
Vegemite's Australian, Marmite's UK.
Okay, so you prefer the Marmite. Okay.
No. Like they said, Marmite, you either love it or you hate it. And I beg to differ because I freaking detest it.
You get Marmite flavored crisps.
Yeah, you get Vegemite chips over here as well.
Yeah, and you
Uh-huh.
can shove them where the
We've
sun
actually
goes.
got Vegemite flavored. I heard that.
David's not too fond of that. He just as soon have it on his beans on toast with Vegemite.
No, don't you ruin my beans on toast.
Now we've got Vegemite flavored chips. We've also got Vegemite flavored baked beans.
Right, you're just disgusting.
Yeah, no, we haven't got Marmite flavored baked beans. We have curried beans.
Right, I
Yeah,
just want to point
curry.
out,
I like curry flavored baked beans.
right,
Yeah.
about 20 minutes ago, I wanted to start a campaign that because me and Laura was born too late, we missed out on being criminals and getting a free move to Australia. Right, I wanted to start that campaign for compensation.
Yeah.
Based on what Dominic's just told us, I've decided. No, you're all right.
You mean you can't wait to get your hands on some Vegemite and Marmite and
No.
chips and
He
dips and all
he
that
means
stuff?
he doesn't want to go.
If anybody wants to send me some Vegemite of Marmite, I gladly accept it. Because I'll be getting a bag of gravel and I'll mix it all up and I'll take it out on the main road and I'll fill the bloody potholes because then potholes are getting bigger.
Yeah,
guarantee-
the potholes are always getting bigger here.
Yeah.
But
And
they've
you can
got
guarantee that Vegemite and Marmite will last longer than the normal fucking tarmac does.
yeah. Here's Captain Joe.
Hey, Joe, how are you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's
Joe.
up?
I've got a question for you, Dominic. You've seen
Yes.
what Vegemite and Marmite does when you get it on your t-shirt, right? You
Yeah.
drop it on your t-shirt, that's it. That's ruined. It's going in the bin, right? Game over for that item. So what's it be doing to your inside, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
When
worried
you go
about.
to the toilet, right? Do you not like? And it's like, nope, I am glued here, not going nowhere.
Oh, Joe, what do you got?
No, it's
I don't
fine.
know.
It destroys your ulcers.
You got what, Joe?
No, I didn't, Cool Cat. I hadn't checked my email.
It
Your-
looks
your
like a
mic-
battered
your mic's
sausage.
not working, Joe.
Yeah, it looks like a battered salve.
Spring rolls.
No, those are those cheap dollar
Yeah.
store spring rolls.
Ah, spring rolls.
Spring
Okay.
rolls.
Is your mic not connected, Joe? Because we
Well,
can't hear you.
Hey,
What about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I'm
can hear you
not
now.
doing this to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I never changed anything.
Look at
Yeah,
this.
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet spring rolls and David talking about going to the toilet with Vegemite.
Don't blame me about talking for it's Paul.
David has been a big promoter of Vegemite and Marmite.
Now, there's a point. The Marmite might go well spread on spring rolls.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord, I'm gonna throw them away.
Say what you can also
no
use
worries.
Vegemite
No
for.
worries, Warren.
Right.
What's that, David?
If you've got some wallpaper that will not hang up for whatever reason, just won't go, paint the wall with Vegemite and then stick the wallpaper to it. It will not come down again.
Yeah, that's a better.
fact,
That's a better.
The whole
assumption.
property would fall down and that wall would still be stood up.
Well, that just shows the power of Vegemite and Marmite, huh?
Mm.
Come on, Rio.
Can you get jars of Bovril?
Jars of what?
Bovrils.
There's your answer right there, Mark. Jars
Yeah.
of what?
Bovril.
Uh,
Awesome stuff.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, you eat Vegemite, so I'm not taking your word for it.
Bovril is great, basically.
And you eat
It's,
Marmite, so I'm not taking your word either.
Basically, what you do is you get a tablespoon of it,
Come on, Rio.
put it in a cup, pour boiling water all of it, and you get like a beef tea.
Why?
Yeah,
Great at
that's
football,
really
man.
good.
Well, Justin, you've been eating Marmite too, haven't you?
Fuck no.
Huh?
Hell no. It's like diet Vegemite. Probably worse than
Vegemite looks like
Vegemite.
meconium.
That's got nothing to do with diet.
Because diet's usually worse than regular, so.
Hey Justin, you heard me? When they spread that Vegemite on the toast, it looks like meconium to me.
It looks a bit like treacle.
Yeah, treacle's not bad.
I'm telling you, you could hang anything on the wall with Vegemite and Marmite. I reckon if you mix the two together, you could create a super element.
Catch a lot of flies and ants.
Oh, don't even go there. Flying out days coming.
Yeah, you said this morning.
Next couple of days, they're going to come out. In fact, I think, have you had rain today?
No,
Well, if you get rain tomorrow, the next day they'll be out.
we were supposed to have rain today, but we didn't. It's gone cloudy, colder now, so it might rain overnight. But
You've just got to be careful. You don't want to get Michael fished again.
it was funny when he fell off that polystyrene island.
Mm.
That wasn't Michael Fish. That was Fred, weren't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, I forgot what his surname was. But yeah, he used to jump across from Ireland to back to the UK.
Yeah.
And he went straight off.
Mm.
India beat England by 68 runs to reach the T20 World Cup final.
Yes.
Oh, but looks
so
like we're not holding on to that one again.
England are out. Mm.
Yeah.
No, we're not out. We've got to go for the third place.
Yeah, you got to play off for third place.
Yeah, against
It's out.
Afghanistan.
If we're not in the final, that's classed as out.
How the
Yeah.
hell do they even afford a soccer team?
Huh.
Cricket.
Soccer,
Now,
cricket.
this is
Or
cricket.
whatever. How does
This is Cricket
Afghanistan
World Cup.
afford anything? Freaking
Because
nothing but a damn
they're quite a
hole
good
in the
team in
desert.
cricket.
Because it is their national sport over there in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, all
Yeah.
of those,
Afghanistan.
and Kazakhstan.
What's up, Corey?
They- Cricket there,
All right.
the same
Or-
as Jamaica.
Now she went on her own accord.
Cricket's really big in the West Indies.
Yeah, or used to be.
Who went on their own accord?
Ah, you said Jamaica, and I said no, she went on her own accord.
I don't know. I'll ask her.
Boom, boom. Yeah, I'm coming up with the old jokes here.
Yeah, I was lurking this morning. I had those guys coming over to spray, and the dogs were giving me fits all morning. Every time they heard something.
Mm.
Mhm.
And by the time they got here, y'all were getting off.
Oh,
So what
okay.
What were your Pop Tarts like? That's what we want to know.
Yeah,
Oh,
tell us about
Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart.
Wait,
Yeah. I mean, he is an old nut joke for you, Dominic.
Yeah,
Why can your nose never be 12 inches
Oh.
long?
it'll be a foot.
Correct. That's the one, Fred Talbot.
Yeah,
Yeah, Michael Fish was the one that said there's
yeah,
no
the
hurricane
famous
coming in.
Michael Fish incident. Yeah,
Yeah, no, I can assure you there is no hurricane coming through tonight. Boom.
it
Yeah.
has more chocolate on it than in the picture.
And that's the
Mm.
only time we've ever been hit with a hurricane, so he should have just kept his gob shut.
And it tastes just like a Boston cream. So
Oh, you got some, did you?
I would give it 4 stars.
4
Out of how
stars?
many?
I'd give it 4
Out of how many? 4 out of 10? 4 out of
out of
5?
5. Out of 5.
That's not bad.
The only thing stopping me from giving it a full 5 is the fact that it's a little flaky than I thought it would be. And when you pick it up, it wants to break apart,
Mm. Okay.
which is
So
good.
it needs to be more rigid.
Well, when you yeah, my wife used to say that. Thank you, Dominic. You walked me right in.
Yeah,
Well,
I was getting ready to talk about the foot long too, but then y'all talked about it being a foot.
I was-
So
the lines of American, it's bound to be flaky.
yeah.
it's not bad, but it tastes exactly like a Boston cream.
No, that's good.
That's
So
the good
she said.
news.
Yeah, but you heat it up, don't you? You don't eat hot. Boston cream's hot.
No, well, I didn't heat that one up last night. I ate them cold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just ate them out the pack last night. I ate the one this morning out the pack. I was gonna go heat it up, and I was too lazy to walk over there. I might heat
Sunstar.
this one up. I'm
Hello.
gonna go heat. I'm gonna go heat this one up and see what this one's like. Oh,
I mean, aren't you supposed to put Pop Tarts in the toaster or something?
That's what I thought.
I mean, you can, or you don't have to.
In which case, doesn't all that chocolate glaze melt and drip down into your toaster?
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, you don't have to toast Pop-Tarts. It's your preference. Not everybody toasts them. Some people just eat them right out of the pack.
Well,
I
then
mean,
they don't
technically-
toast them.
Technically, they were designed to be toasted, yes.
So they're already cooked.
Well, yeah, they're already done. That glaze that's on there is the Vegemite of glaze. No matter what you do to it, it's not gonna melt.
Okay.
That sucker's on there. It's like painted on there. Ain't never gonna change. If you burnt it, the glaze would stay the same. Everything else would burn. Stop. I got the dogs mad because I ate those spring rolls and they didn't get a piece of nothing. Good. Y'all didn't need anything. Only thing y'all need is me to sell y'all or just give y'all away.
You know what I need to design? A program that no matter what you do, if a certain word is mentioned, the whole website is just blocked. Because I'm getting sick and fed up of muting things on fucking Twitter, only for
Well,
them
you're the
to
one
find a
that
new
signed
way of
up for it.
fucking getting around it.
Now you signed up for that.
Yeah.
Mm,
No, I have muted Reform UK in so many ways, right? And Twitter keep finding a new way of fucking bringing it back to my freaking timeline. It's like, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Go away. So now I'm muting everything. Everything political is getting muted. 7 days.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Well, I'll be back.
Two can play this game.
Back in about 10 minutes.
okay.
Take your time. Not 30 days, forever. Goodbye. That'll do.
I thought you were only allowed to write comments on her.
No, in your own settings, you can mute things.
But only from yourself, not from everybody.
Yeah. See, look, I've muted it forever and it's still showing up. This is a spammy little shit. Fuck off. Not interested. The thing is, though, because I don't agree with that side of the political spectrum, I don't want to see it because I don't want to be putting comments underneath it and then get accused of not wanting to, just doing it because I don't want to see it.
Well, I mailed it. We'll see.
Oh, the World Cup of Darts was on, wasn't it?
Yeah, that started.
So you got the Cricket World Cup, the Euros, World Cup of Darts, Wimbledon, and the Olympics.
And you'll have the British Open.
And haven't we got
July.
the British Grand Prix in the next couple of weeks?
Or search me.
Sure, that's in July. We'll know when it is because it's going to rain.
Echo, when is the British Grand Prix?
The British Grand Prix will take place next Sunday, the 7th of July at 3 p.m. at Silverstone Circuit.
Yep, I was right.
See, that's what it looks like after being in the toaster. And that glaze never changed. And this thing is hot as all get up.
So the metal bits that hold it upright in the toaster didn't stick to the glaze either.
No, it doesn't. I use an air fryer, but that doesn't never. I've never had any of them stick.
Yeah, I toasted some bread in the air fryer the other day.
And when
Just
you
to-
when you toast them, it's more like a pastry.
It's more like a pasty.
I surprised Laura tonight with some pancakes.
Crispy pancakes.
Yeah, British pancakes.
No, crispy pancakes.
Crispy.
Yeah. Finder's crispy pancakes.
Oh, I love that.
David, do you put Marmite in the
No, we do not.
the syrup? Huh?
No. Don't be disgusting, Paul.
I've got maple syrup and I've got golden syrup.
Yeah, we just need to ban.
I've got strawberry. Strawberry ice cream syrup goes well on what's it? On pancakes.
No, I watched a video of this American couple reacting to British food, and they did a cooking thing. They made scones, beans on toast, British pancakes, stuff like that, and it just got me thinking. Right, I need pancakes.
I
So
love pan-
went to Tesco's.
flour, milk.
Yeah.
Pretty much it, really.
Well, I only needed the
Now,
eggs.
It tasted very good when it wasn't. It tasted just exactly like a Boston cream when it wasn't toasted. It's toasted now. It's still got that flavor, but it's got a whole different taste.
Tastes good or no?
Oh, it's good. I can't say it's better than before. I like the texture now better because of the flakiness of it now being like a pastry. But it still tastes like a Boston cream, just not exactly like it. I think that glaze is 3D printed on that.
I think it's 3D printed.
Yeah, because it's not. It hasn't moved. Got to be PLA or something.
Well, I see Laura
Technically.
says that she likes her pancakes with lemon and sugar.
Yeah, that's the only way to do it, really. You get the pancake flat on our pancakes are not like your pancakes. They're a lot thin
They're not supposed to be.
and a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you
that was the thing as well.
sprinkle all over them and then squeeze a lemon onto it, or use just lemon juice.
Yeah, you got to
You
use
put
the
lemon
whole
on pancakes?
Yeah,
Oh fuck! What is wrong with you? Oh,
Lemon
that's so
sugar on
gross.
but our
Pancakes
pancakes,
on pancakes is all right. Not the best, but
Oh.
all right.
your pancakes are soft and thick
They're more like a Jaffa cake base over there.
and more like a cake than a pancake. Whereas our pancakes are more like batter.
Yeah, the crepes.
Or Yorkshire pudding.
And the
Same-
freaking awesome with strawberry
Pretty-
flavouring.
The same mix as batter and Yorkshire pudding.
Actually, I like to taste a little more like this.
Really thin and the size of whatever pan it is you're actually cooking it in. And our pancakes were originally, it's a religious thing. It was to use up all the eggs you still had on Pancake Tuesday, the day before Ash Wednesday, which is when Lent started, and you were supposed to fast, so you didn't need any eggs.
Yeah.
Pancake Tuesday.
Pancake Tuesday, day before Ash Wednesday.
Shrove.
Mardi Gras.
We call it
Ain't Pancake
Shrove
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Shrove Tuesday, yeah.
Yeah. And then you got
That's Mardi Gras.
Ash Wednesday, which is the day you're not supposed to smoke.
No meat, no alcohol on Ash Wednesday.
Yeah.
And Good Friday. The only 2 days in the Catholic calendar when you're not supposed to eat meat or drink alcohol. The beginning and end of Lent.
No. No.
Whereas it used to be that every Friday you weren't supposed to eat meat, which is why we have fish and chips on a Friday.
Now, see, I've heard some of the
Yeah,
shit you
because
eat, so that don't
fish is not
surprise me.
meat, is it?
I can't help it if we have a much more varied cuisine culture than you Americans. If it's not burger, Mexican, or fried chicken.
Y'all's food sounds like you're just taking whatever in the fridge and throwing it together and being like, it's a meal.
Quite often, yeah, you can do that.
All right. I'm jumping
Basically,
off. I'll catch y'all later.
fridge is usually something you like.
Later.
So
That's why, Justin.
we've got him hungry. He's gone to the taco wagon now.
We got a TFR on what days are it? I looked at the dates, just forgot them already. 5th and the 6th of July, New Orleans. It says VIP movement. So it's either Donald Trump or Biden.
What, coming in after July the 4th?
Yep. July 5th and 6th. So it's 2 days. There you go.
What is the matter with you, dog? She's just gone in the kitchen and I can hear her claws as she's walking round and round the kitchen. Because it's laminate floor. And she's just come back in now, stood at the door and growled.
I can't imagine living before there was refrigeration, like even eggs, you had to eat them right away.
Oh, eggs last for ages.
Yeah, you don't have to, as long as it's not in hot weather. I think you could, if you had, I'm trying to think of what Victoria said. They raise the chickens up in Folsom, the mama does, and they never refrigerate the eggs. And I think they said they're good for like a month.
Yeah, at least.
Really?
Yeah. If you want to tell whether an egg's gone bad or not, fill a cup with water, put the egg in it. If it sinks, it's okay. If it floats, it's off.
Yeah.
Because if it floats, the
Yeah.
gas is forming inside it.
Yeah, my son the other day said the same thing. He grabbed 2 dozen of eggs he had in the refrigerator, and he said, "Let me check them to see if they're good," because he hadn't eaten them in a while. And these were the brown eggs, the ones that are expensive. And he put them in the pan, and they went to the bottom. And he said, "Yeah, they're bad. They didn't float." And I said, "What are you talking about?" And he said, "They went to the bottom." I said, "That means they're good." He said, "No, it says if it floats, it's good." I said, "No, if it floats, it's bad." I said, "Because when you boil eggs, do they float?" And he said, "No, you're kind of right, maybe." You know?
Yeah, I did that
He
test
threw
earlier.
almost 2 dozen eggs away.
They float because they're going off inside and they form a gas, and the gas
Yeah,
is what floats.
Kind
Yeah.
of correct, but you're wrong. It actually, what happens is the air sac at one end, as the yolk and the egg white fins and merges together, it draws in air into the egg through the air sac, and that air sac allows it to float. Because
Okay.
all eggs have an air sac on one end.
Really?
Yeah, that's why when you boil an egg, it usually has an indentation at one end of it when you've peeled
Yeah.
all the shell.
Yeah, don't worry, I have to know
Yeah.
all this stuff because of the birds.
And I don't see why brown eggs should be any dearer than any other eggs. All it is a different coloured shell. The rest of it's exactly the same.
yeah, I agree. It's different food they feed them to. The ones that he gets the organic ones.
Aren't brown
From
eggs
the-
just eggs that haven't been wiped yet?
Well, he gets the ones that they feed him off special food and all kind of crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was almost too subtle. It means
Yeah.
that they're full of crap.
Just means he's overpriced. He bought overpriced egg.
You can get different coloured eggs. You can get green.
I'm surprised they ain't got brought out the rainbow coloured egg yet.
Mm.
Because I know they've done the rainbow coloured pasta.
Because I think Alexis has got a couple of chickens that lay green eggs.
Yeah, if I do get that property or to get a property like that up there,
You're
I'm
getting some.
actually thinking about putting in about four or five hens, maybe a half a dozen.
Yeah.
To have some chickens out there to have eggs, fresh eggs, and all of that, and I have to worry about it.
Make sure that when you put a fence
Evening,
around
Jim.
chickens are going to be, you dig a trench at least a foot deep, and
Evening,
make sure
Sunstar.
it goes all the way down to the bottom of that trench, and then fill it in. Stops the raccoons and foxes and whatever else from tunneling underneath the fence to get
Yeah.
into.
Don't worry, John. Joe loves raccoons.
No, I tell you what, I found another piece of property they have on. Let me see if I can find it. Got to remember the address to it. So I'm not looking at your messages, Laura. She said, "We shut up." I told her I don't have to shut up. We won the war, you know. Then she came back and said, "I'm not being original." But there's other properties in Folsom, Louisiana, but it's not as far. It's actually about the same distance as the other one, but the opposite direction. And it's 8.8 acres of land,
Oof.
and it's not that much more.
But does it have a
And,
full of bass?
I didn't hear you. What?
Does it have a pond full of bass?
It doesn't have a pond full of bass, but the end of it goes to where the Chafunka River's at, and they got bass and catfish and everything in the river.
Ah,
So but you got to walk to that. You got a wooded area you got to go through, and I'd have to make me a path to go through it so I wouldn't have to fight alligators on the way. I want to see what's on my path, you know.
Yeah.
But the Chafunka River would probably definitely have a gator in that area. But I looked at that house and that is nice. I mean, the house is even nice, and it's got a barn for the maintenance equipment for the yard and everything. Then it's got another one that the guy used. It looked like he had it like a studio or an art thing, all kind of stuff. And this thing is bigger than the house. I mean, I looked at that thing. I said, "You've got to be kidding me." Let me try to remember where this is at. Let me try. I saw it on Zillow. But I
So
saw this one. This
The
was.
one you were looking at before, is that sold or what?
It's nobody's calling on it. David says he don't understand. They had one guy call up about it and asked them what their lowest price was, and they told him right now 435 is the lowest they're going, and that was it. Never called back. because it needs, like I said, it needs a little tender loving care once you get in it. So you're probably
it's
gonna have another
probably
20
worth,
grand.
what, 350?
With the land and everything, and it's probably worth about at least 4. 400,000 easy.
So if you could get it for 350, that'd be a steal, right?
Well, I'll put it this way. If I could get it for 4, I think it'd be a steal. Just because of the area, and the land and everything else.
Do you like the house?
I like the house. I actually do think it's too big for me. But like I said, I would live downstairs. I'm not worried about the upstairs.
Well, your
But I
daughter's
would-
moving in, isn't she?
Hell no. Ain't nobody moving in. But the bottom line is I would definitely, let me see if I can find this land. I would definitely have to do something upstairs to at least put furniture in there so people could come there if they needed to. But I don't. But I like it. I like the house. I don't care how big it is. I do like it. This house is not on there. Why is it not on there? Yeah, I know the person selling this house too. This woman making all kind of money.
Or the realtor?
Yeah, she's in the 1% listing. That's the name of the group she's with.
Andrew,
What's up, Paul?
another day. What's up with you?
Not too much.
Andrew.
What's up, Mark? Is that David? Is that David?
Yep, that's David and Laura.
No,
David
it's
just,
Divad.
David.
No, it's Divad.
David.
just waits for his next assignment from Laura.
Yeah, they had a thing earlier on Laura's stream with Welsh Rob and Justin and that doing everybody's name backwards. So my name is Divad.
Okay.
I think David forwards and backwards is the same, isn't it?
No.
No, it's an A and an I.
If you take the A and the I out, you get DVD.
This one, Paul.
That's true. That's true.
That's not a very big house, is it?
I didn't even. It's 4
It
beds,
says
3 baths, 2,700 square feet. The other one that is 3,000. But look at the inside of it. Look, that's the yard going into it. Now this right here goes to the, like I told you, there's a big area in the back, like a I think it was a studio or something.
Oh, you can do
But-
figure 8 them trees with your avatar.
Yeah, but that, you can do a lot. Look, that's the gate going into it. Like that. You got a little gazebo out front. But that's the property right here, all of this. And I think some of this is the property. They got it written off.
What
Why
was
would
that?
you want?
Is that a bus or what is that in the back there?
But I'm
Why
gonna show you. That's the inside of the house
Ooh, Joe, that's nice.
when you walk in.
I like the
That's
floors.
the front door. That's the front door. That's
What's
the
for them
kitchen.
stairs?
They go for upstairs. They got an upstairs.
Yeah, but they don't look right.
Like if there's no railing.
That's what, just,
No, it does. It looks more of an
That's the
angle
rail.
than what you normally
Well,
would
that-
have.
Yeah, that's a
And,
steep
uh,
step.
No,
And all it
that's
is
trouble.
upstairs is a loft and I think a couple other things. But
That's quite
the kitchen,
hello.
I love the kitchen. 'Cause it's so open.
That's a nice kitchen.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I'm gonna go through it real quick, but that's the different rooms.
I'm back.
And how much they want for
I-
that one?
Oh, this is the poltergeist room.
Six-
It says
618.
615. says 615 right now.
Oh, that's
But look at this building right here. See this building?
Yeah,
Wait till you see the inside of this building.
Looks like they've
nice.
And that's the inside of a storage building on the property.
if you put a bigger door on it, you could put an RV, a fire truck.
Yeah,
You-
like you put
You've
two
got to
fire
ask
trucks.
the, yeah, you've got to ask the question, why is it not sold yet?
Well, because because of where it's at. When it gets back in the boonies, and that's the one they use
Oh, it's
for
a
all
BFE.
the equipment.
that's the equipment.
Yeah. But you
It-
and that's the Chifuncta River where you can go to the Chifuncta River.
Hey, Jim,
You could put a microbrewery in there.
So yeah, you
very
go.
popular.
But the 615,000, but you go all the way back to the end of the property, and that's the Chifuncta River, how it goes in. And you got bass, perch,
You got alligators in there.
catfish, alligators.
but is it a fair price considering what
But
you're
this is-
getting?
Oh, yeah, this is a big property. This is it right here. All of this right here is the property. It was like that.
Crikey.
That
Is
whole
it
piece.
You
just
wouldn't even get the
moving it,
shed
or-
for that amount here.
Yeah, and is it just you
It's
moving in, or
about,
your son's
uh,
moving in with you?
Dominic,
It
it's
would
about
just be me
615.
there.
Well, his daughter's gonna move in with him.
Well, like I was saying, if say I bought this one,
He ignored that one, Paul.
that big house, that big open area right there,
Yeah,
I could actually get somebody to come in there and divide it out to make it like 3 apartments. To have people come in, they could, if like my son comes in or my daughter, she could live in one of them, you
Yeah.
know? And make it like 3 apartments right in the back. That way
Come
they're
on,
not.
Joe. You know
they're
what?
in the
We
back.
know what you really meant. One for the cleaner, one for the gardener,
Yeah.
and
That
the
build,
stuff.
that building, you could put an indoor FPV course in there.
You can put a lot in there.
Now Dusty wants to move to Louisiana. He wants to know how much.
615 for that one. That's 8.8 acres of land, 3 bedrooms, 4 bath, 2,700 square feet.
and the
Joe?
big buildings too.
Joe, did you put it into Zillow and see how long it's been on the market?
But never mind that. Joe, the answer you should have been answering is it's not for sale. Otherwise, somebody could pip you to it.
We get you.
That's true. Because for certain properties that are very popular, you get into bidding war.
Well,
Yeah, it's been out there for a while, but they just dropped the price.
It takes a certain kind of person to want that property because
Yes.
the maintenance would be high. And it's not very close to major market area.
Well-
Looks like it's out in the wilderness a little bit, isn't it, Joe?
Way out in the wilderness.
So, like, how far is it, like, from your doctor and the grocery store on that?
15 miles. 10 to 15 miles.
So 20, 30
Just
minutes.
round the corner.
Yeah, just around the corner.
I guess it's not too bad.
Thank God.
Or as if you're living in Dominic's neighborhood, just next door.
Yeah.
Well, at one point when we moved down to South Carolina, we looked at a house about 40 miles from anything. No real grocery store for 40 miles. So we'd have to go an hour to the grocery store, at least an hour back. You know? Well, Jim, I think that's the point of Joe wanting to move out there.
It is the point. I want to get out there away from everybody. And like I said, that other property that Dave's selling, the one that I did the video for, that is far enough away. It's about 200,000 cheaper, you know? That's how I look at it. But
But is the house in decent shape considering?
the house isn't in that kind of shape.
Hmm.
You see, if the house is in the same
And it
shape,
doesn't have those big extra buildings either, does it?
no. See, I like that big building because that big building is probably gonna have nothing in it when you get there. Like I said, you could do a lot with that building. You know?
You could use it for storage. I mean,
Shoot, you could store 2 or 3 houses in it. What are you talking about?
you could probably fit a tractor trailer in there. Tractor and tractor
Oh.
trailer.
Wrapping now.
Have a inside drone course. Raise drones inside.
So this is
Is
saying
it-
not even to put on the.
Is it metal sides? The walls?
Yeah, it's a typical metal building, isn't it, Joe?
If
Fans
it's
stay
metal,
on for-
well, if it is metal, wouldn't the metal interfere with the radio frequencies of the between controller and drone?
I don't know. It all depends. Inside, you should probably be all right. It's just that if you tried to control it from outside,
Yeah. Yeah, if Joe went outside the building,
Yeah.
he probably would crash.
Yeah, inside will probably be fine.
Mike came walking up to me at the gym, bro. He said, "Look,
I would have one suggestion: leave the door up. Hey,
I would
waypoint.
imagine it would get hot in there.
Considering it's losing, I think so.
Because
Yeah.
Joe, didn't you, Joe, I think said the temperature was like 95 to 100 degrees down there.
God." I said, "Yeah, but his is like this. It's like an Indian chief."
Hi, Justin.
Justin left, I think.
No, Justin,
No.
as in
No,
Joe's
the other Justin.
son.
Oh, okay.
It's 8 o'clock.
Thanks. Really need to know
Yeah.
that.
I'm kind of split between
Thank you.
both of y'all right now.
But if he wanted to, Paul, wouldn't it be expensive to put AC in that building?
Oh, very expensive. And to
As
run
you
it.
can see, Vegemite's on a campaign, no backgrounds for Dominic campaign.
Yeah, no, yeah,
She's pulled it down about 3 or 4 times tonight.
yeah, she's
well,
got it in for the background.
How are you?
How are you doing?
No, Paul. It's how you doing?
He's a handful.
Oh, I've about had it.
How's the beach, Dominic?
Yeah, doing pretty well.
If you watch, it's very windy. It keeps blowing in from the from the right.
Yeah,
You got your raise. Ah, good.
Dusty.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll be making 1505.
Joe, see Dusty's comment.
1455. But it's not gonna start on this check tomorrow. It's gonna be the following check that starts on.
Yeah.
And the plus though, I've got 30.
So apparently next Thursday when I go to vote,
yeah,
I have to be careful which door I go through because they're having 2 doors. One, if you don't mind being on the news and with the local media, and the other door is for just normal people that don't want to be.
I thought you got paid.
yeah, I think you should be interviewed.
Oh, tomorrow.
Hell no.
Let's see what I got.
I wish it was Friday. I wouldn't have to work till 7 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, David,
It's Friday
I guess,
here.
I guess the question is, do you want to be on the 6 o'clock news? Or do you just want to be, I
It'll
want
be
to
the
go
10
vote?
o'clock. It'll
and
be
get
the
out.
10
You'll be
o'clock
on. You'll be
news.
on the 10 o'clock news, I reckon.
It'll be the 10 o'clock news, and the answer is hell no.
So,
This is the
David-
other one right here.
Want to take my card?
This is the one that I like right now.
I've only got like
That-
2 tubes left, and the way he's being.
That would,
annoying,
that's with that,
so-
all that land like that.
I can't go without a cigarette. I'll-
That's this whole area right here,
What's he,
right
I
here,
just wanna
that
take a
whole
nap
part
first.
right there.
yeah, but I mean, he's up and down. up
But
and down.
look how big this house is.
Because
The-
every time I get home
The
with him,
dining room, 31
Let's
feet by
put those
13
these.
feet,
So it's my
uh,
birthday, since the 23rd.
26 feet.
Why do you need
26.
that many feet?
Well, you know,
Well, it's already there. You know what I mean?
he's
It's already there.
ADD, and the problem
13.1 by 26.10
he
for the kitchen and
realizes
living
that
room in the
he
back. There's a
also
den on the side,
won't-
20 foot by 17. That's how big this thing is.
World revolves around
Yeah.
Kevin.
But you can
Den.
see, it's a
Oh.
little older house. It's an older house, but you can see it's huge.
Yeah, I get that, but why have you got a den? Isn't it a den for a kid?
A den could be a man cave, you know?
Den could be
I
an
could have that whole
office.
den area could be like a big gaming area for me, or I could have a movie theater in it and everything else.
Joe,
See, this is what
you're the only
look how
one
big
living
this one is.
there. Joe,
I
you'll be the
know.
only one living there. The whole venue will be a man cave.
You're right.
What are they doing by that window? It looks like it's got, oh, is that the shade down?
That's just a piece of shade or something they stuck on it.
Okay.
See, there's a lot of little things you gotta do in here. You gotta
Yeah.
go in and you gotta, cause the floor needs to be either changed or repaired. As you can see right here, where it buckled, it got some water under it. So it's got some work to do. They've got the the vinyls that go down.
Those other kids are just.
So they've got the replacement stuff. They just need somebody to do it. And I've done it
Is it-
before. I know how to do
Right.
it.
When you buy
it-
this property, do you have to get in a surveyor to survey it first before you buy it?
Oh, inspector?
What are you
It's
gonna
all gotta
do?
be inspected
What are
and
you gonna
checked.
do? What are you
See,
gonna
and that's
Thank
the,
God for that,
that's
because
the,
I think
surveyor
there's more
here.
damage to that than meets the eye.
yeah, you see the carpet right here? All that carpet right
Well,
there
not only that.
would have to come up. I wouldn't leave that in there.
It's.
Just because it's old, trashy kind. You know, it's dirty, everything. Even if you cleaned it, it's not gonna come out right.
I'm not asking.
So I'd have
Odds.
to, I'd replace that, all of that.
Oh, what are the odds underneath that carpet is like hardwood?
No, under that carpet cement,
Well, if it just comes
it's
down
gonna
to
be
you and
concrete.
Asher and you feel you have to move.
but you know, and then upstairs, that's
Oh, no.
upstairs.
Do you know how much more I could freaking afford everything?
And then you got your back
I could afford it so much easier.
and then the fishing pond. You know, it's like,
Well, I just didn't want you to feel obligated to stay.
but that's that is the 4.5 acres, that tree line all the way around there. Cause I got above it, took exactly 4.5 acre shot. It's right against the fence line.
But where's he gonna go?
You'd need a big mower for that.
Oh, definitely. And I actually took that piece of property
Five-
and I put it on
five
Photoshop.
tickets.
See if I can do it.
Don't let me stop you.
I put it on Photoshop
Been doing everything by myself.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna do everything by myself.
and I
Everything by myself.
right.
I'm gonna show you this picture. I took the trees out of it that I wouldn't want there anymore. So let me go back to this
But-
shot.
But actually,
You can
the house itself looks nice on
Yeah,
the
the house is
inside.
not bad. It would need a little bit of work.
I think the yard could use a little spruce.
Okay, I'll show you. That's the way it looks right now, right here. And if I were to do it and get a guy in to do the trees, that's what it would look like when I'm finished with it right there. I take all of that out, all these
Wait.
trees out like that.
Which trees?
Well, look at that picture. That's the original picture, right?
Yeah.
That's what it would be when I'm finished with it.
All we're
I take
seeing is that
all-
same original picture.
Yeah, you're not seeing both?
No,
No.
Hold on. I'll get rid of that.
'Cause
But look at that one, okay? I'm gonna get out of that. And I'm gonna share it again. It wouldn't let you see both, so we're doing.
Oh, wow.
But you see the difference in that?
Yeah.
Now I see the difference.
By taking all of
Because
this,
there's
all of
a-
this out right here, all of this out right here. That's how I want it. And I might even fill this in with grass, get rid of that, because you don't need the wraparound driveway.
I'd fill in grass there and a little bit in the back.
Yeah, I think I'd take this right here, the front door, I'd have it to where it comes into right here. And because this is a bigger area, there's no reason for people to have to be there. They could park back here.
You could also, you could widen the driveway in.
Yeah,
Now that's,
do it could.
that's the other house, right?
That's the one that I like.
Yep.
Yeah, and but
So
I sat there with Photoshop the other day and started taking stuff out of it, just to see how it would look. Because these trees, all of this trees right here, all the trees right here would be gone. There's like one here, one here, one here. All of this I'd pull out. The gazebo would probably move to the back, or the gazebo may come over here, like right here. You know.
So what do you think of this?
But I would want that open because, and actually this tree, I think there's 2 trees right here. I might have to see if there's any way to take that much out because I'd like to have the front. Because this is all bushes that is right here on the
Yeah.
inside. I'd want the window here. If I use that as an office, if I'm sitting there, I want to be able to look out and see the front. I don't want to have somebody sneak up on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I'd be careful doing that, how far the roots for that tree go, which direction.
Well, I'd have somebody come out and do it. I wouldn't worry about
Yeah.
me doing it.
No, I know, but not knowing the direction the roots go.
So you're looking, by the time I would do all the work out there and everything, I'm probably gonna have to put another 60,000-70,000 into it. You
But
know, it's like,
so which property overall, I guess, is the question that you like better? Which features do you want more?
I like the 8.8 acres, but there's trees. No,
Well, you're gonna have to figure it out because, I
I gotta
think
get the money first.
your first choice is probably
Yeah.
the right one because you like it.
Did your check come through on that VA thing?
No, not yet.
No, not yet. I'm still waiting.
Hmm.
I talked to them last week and they said that they're still waiting. Everything's still in. Nothing's come back. Since about a month ago, they asked for some additional paperwork that they got and sent in to them. And that could be the trigger right there. So just wait.
JD is asking, did you win the lotto?
If the Marine Corps pays me, yes, sir.
Yeah, but you don't even know how much it's going to be yet, do you?
Well, not much they're asking for.
Yeah,
And he
Asking-
told me, he said,
getting is different, but yeah,
yeah, he said that normally they're getting right now about 80% of what they're asking for. Because the spreadsheets are giving them what to pay out on what illness.
Yeah.
So he
But,
said, they told me originally right off the bat, they said, we're asking for this, but this is probably what you're gonna get. And they said,
Mhm.
based on the fact that you've already been diagnosed.
and it'll cover buying either of those properties.
Oh, hell yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Good.
he's looking at $1 million, aren't you?
a little more than that.
And
Yeah.
you were in the Marines for a while.
Yeah, 14 years.
Well, the thing of it is what this is the payoff, you probably have heard, because of the stuff that they were drinking and the things that
In the
they
water.
did in the water.
Oh,
Camp-
that was Lejeune, wasn't it?
Yeah, Camp
Yeah.
Lejeune.
Oh, up here there was a whole slew of lawyers jumping on that bandwagon.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's got a good lawyer.
Yeah, they're out of Miami, a real big company. But I've
No
got
one's-
neuropathy, that's the nerve damage,
Yep.
and then neurological behaviors because the hands will start jumping. But it's non-Parkinson's. If it was Parkinson's, they'd have settled with me already. But they're just starting to pay the non-Parkinson's stuff because a lot of people are having this and not being diagnosed with Parkinson's. And that's what I questioned right off the bat. I said, because sometimes I'll pick something up. I'll pick something up like this and my hand will do this.
I think that would be called hand tremors.
It's called
Yeah, well,
neuropathy.
that's what Parkinson's is. It makes your body
Yeah.
shake.
Yeah, my my
Voluntary shaking, yep.
Yep.
dad's father has Parkinson's.
Yeah,
There's
because
another one similar to it that begins with a H.
I had all the tests done where they stick
There's
needles in you
a
and put
few.
electrodes on the needles and check everything. And they
So
said, you
with
definitely
Parkinson's
don't
and MS.
have Parkinson's.
Is it Hutchinson's?
Yeah,
Yeah, that could be
Hutchinson and
too.
MS. It's
Hodgkin.
Hodgkinson's.
Yeah.
Close enough.
But they're definitely saying that the neuropathy and the neurological behaviors are two of the things that are on the list.
And the list hasn't changed since they started doing this, right?
Oh, it's changed a little bit because now they're also trying to put cardiac issues on it.
Adding things
There's
to
got-
it. Right.
Yeah,
Depending on all what you guys were exposed to, then maybe that could be in the cards.
you see, but this is where the problem's at. If they decide 2 months from now, cardiac issues are a problem that from these chemicals, 1st of July, they will not take any more claims.
Hey,
Because
Jody.
the
Say it,
window's
Frank.
over. So the 1st of
Well,
July, you can't submit a claim anymore. So my
Well,
thing
they
is
have-
what's gonna happen if they decide then, it was a cardiac issue? Because I got cardiac issues, nobody in my family does.
Well, you've already got the claim in, so they can add stuff
Oh,
to
yeah,
your.
it's-
Just can't
yeah,
make
mine
a
would be fine. Yeah, mine is fine, but it's like,
Yeah.
what happens
Well,
if somebody else out there? That's what I'm thinking about, you know?
But now, because you were exposed to that, there's a slim chance Justin may have a heart issue. Off chance.
No. It's not a hereditary thing. It's the chemical thing.
Yeah.
Chemical in the body. And you can't transfer chemical through semen.
What?
That's
Speaking of which-
that's a naval issue.
Speaking of which, I might have told y'all years ago that when I had an angiogram after it was right after my bypass, they had to do another angiogram and go in. I started bleeding and I thought I was going to bleed out. And I thought I died. I really was about to die because they couldn't stop the bleeding. And my blood pressure dropped to 40 over 20. That's the last thing I remember seeing when I faded out. And I was in this gray area and it was getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And I was feeling all this feelings, like all this love and everything. And I said, what about my kids? And I was wide awake where they were pumping me with atropine to slow the heart down and everything else. So I was brought back and they said my heart hadn't stopped, but they had to hit me. Then they said probably lost about at least a third of my blood. That's how much came out before they were able to stop it. And so I've always said I'm here because my kids. That's really. I've had all those other problems, the cancer and everything else since. Nick's fine, Justin's fine. Brittany's the one, right? Brittany's the one that's still got all the problems. She calls me this morning and she tells me, I think I got a new job. I said, okay, got a new job. What is it? She goes, it's at a men's clinic. Now she's the LPN, right? Yeah, look up. Yeah, it's at a men's clinic for erectile dysfunction.
Oh.
So she's gonna be working. She's gonna work and she was telling me, yeah, they go and they check them for erectile dysfunction and everything like this. I said, so what does that mean you're gonna be doing? She goes, I don't know. Maybe I gotta hold it. You know?
Weirdly enough, when I went in to see my urologist about that, he didn't even examine me at all. He just talked.
Yeah. But she's going to work for them. And I said, so what you're telling me then is that I said, you're gonna be doing some crazy stuff with people inside. So I guess I'm good for another 20 years, huh? I said, because you ain't fixed yet. She started crying. She was laughing so hard.
Ask her if you get free Viagra.
I don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't need. Thank you, Lord.
If you've got diabetes, you soon will. Don't worry.
One of your relatives might.
I think somebody just got thrown out of this game. U.S. is playing Panama.
Mhm.
Trying to see.
Soccer?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
soccer. It's in the
Football.
yeah.
Copa
Yeah.
America.
Yeah. Just so you're aware, they don't get thrown out of the game. They
You get sent off.
get sent
Is
off.
it?
Sent off.
Was it yellow or red card?
I
Red.
don't know. Can't tell you.
It's a
I'm
red
seeing the
card
replay
to
of it.
send off. The yellow card's
Stop.
just a booking.
Oh, that's what I mean. It was a yellow.
No,
Yeah,
it
but a
was a
couple of
yellow.
yellows. A couple
was
of
a
yellows
yellow.
to make a red.
Yep.
Two
It was a
yellows
yellow.
make a red.
It was a yellow card for Timothy Wee. Timothy Wee.
What's up, Jim? How you doing, Jody?
Isn't he the fucking goalkeeper?
Okay,
That'd
I'll
be
tell you
fun,
right
huh?
now.
No.
I just
Hang on, that's Panama. America.
I hope nobody going for the ball.
He got a yellow
wrong.
card. That's all he got.
Yeah, so it's just a
You
warning.
can't afford to get another yellow.
So
Yeah,
Yeah,
two
what
yellows
happened?
is a
two
red.
yellows and you're off.
Yeah, two
you get-
yellows become a red.
Yeah,
then
what
one
happened
red-
was the guy from Panama bumped the American, and the American went to bump him back, and he moved out the way, and he turned around, bumped the American again. And he turned around and he cracked him in the back of the head with his elbow, with his forearm.
Oh, no,
Just
it says
he put him to the ground.
It
The-
does
the
say he got a
American
red
said, "You
card.
want to duck this, bitch?"
Yep.
You know.
No, he's had a red card.
So you think there was purpose to it?
Oh, it was purpose to it. He
Timothy
got a
Wee.
yellow. He got a yellow card.
No, is that a red?
No, he's got a red card.
It's red.
Well, he's still on the field, isn't he?
No.
Number 21 got sent off in the
Okay,
18th
What do they
minute.
do if two refs say?
You know what this reminds me of?
Well, I'm
He
looking
was
back at it,
the-
so they're looking at a replay, I guess.
He was right wing.
Okay, he had a yellow card. They changed it to a red, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they booked
Or
him
he's
twice.
already had one
He
yellow.
got a yellow.
and the yellow became red.
They have to show the yellow first and then the red.
Like I said, it's probably two yellows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
two yellows in 18 minutes is pretty bad.
Yeah.
No. I've seen players come on as a substitute. They do that
Yeah,
mad
he's out.
run. They do
Yeah.
that mad run like, and then run onto the pitch and slide in and just take someone out and like, you're off.
Well, I
Yeah,
Yeah,
have
that's what
seen-
happened.
I have
Yeah,
seen
because
some.
I had gone back and was watching the replay of it.
I have seen some players that almost like fake an injury on the
Oh,
field.
they do that all the time. They're the biggest
Oh, they
actors
fake
on
it all
the
the
earth.
time.
I'm like, you're fine. Just get up.
They lay there like
yeah.
they can never move, and they get up, they
And
put
then
them
And
on
they're
when
the sideline, they
staging for a
walk off.
free kick.
When
Yeah.
the free kick's
They're-
given, they're off running again.
Mm.
They're on their back holding their legs like you're fine. And then they get up and start running. You really are fine now.
Mm.
Are you talking about a girlfriend or what? Lay on her back with her legs up and then they take off and run? What?
No, they
Yeah,
slip and fall
it
on their
does-
back.
It
You know,
does say that.
they go for the ball and slip backwards.
Where does it say?
Your girlfriends flip on their back and catch the balls? What?
No, the soccer player.
Oh, the soccer player.
shown the red card for violent conduct.
Yeah, it was
What's the score, Joe?
0-0 or 0-0.
Ah,
0-0. He's learning.
I'm not accepting it.
so who?
1-0 US.
So who do you think?
How many minutes in is it?
21.
21 minutes.
Ah,
Oh,
so it's
Oh, he was shown a yellow card and VAR upgraded it to a red card.
Oh, okay.
so somebody saw something to change it.
Yeah, VAR is the video referee.
Yeah, video assisted referee.
No,
Um,
VAR is an idiot behind the back of the stadium watching it on a monitor screen that thinks he knows better than the guy on the fucking field.
Yeah, that sounds like
Are they
I-
going
I
That
to?
sounds
take
like
it-
our
take it,
VAR.
David, you're
Tina.
not
Tina,
big,
come get this.
you're not big on video judge.
VAR is the biggest waste of money,
Steal
the
from
most stupidest thing, the most time wasting technology they've ever considered, right?
Well, we
How
had
him.
one.
Steal from him. That
Right.
was it.
We had a review. We had a review and it went 3 minutes.
Oh, is that all? We had one that went 9 minutes. It was just a simple offside.
I've seen NFL plays with this sort of thing take 5 minutes to review.
Yes. Well, it should be simple, right? A simple offside. When the player's foot is slightly in front of the other player, if he is the attacking player, he is
America, the
offside.
USA have scored in the 22nd minute with only 10 men.
Yes.
Yeah, we know. That was 4
Doesn't
minutes
it
ago.
also depend on the angle of the camera looking at the player?
Angle of the camera. They draw a line from one side of the pitch to the other. That's it.
Yeah.
Zoink. The computer AI does it. Zoink.
Oh, okay.
And
it's
then-
AI.
And then you've got 3 people that'll sit there and argue the fucking toss. Because a couple of months ago, right, they forgot to turn the microphones off.
Uh-oh.
So they went over to Tannoy, and one of them was like, he was offside. He bloody well on. And they got into an effing swearing contest. It was like, guys, you need to shut up. Even the referee was just sat there on the pitch. He was like, oh, what the hell am I doing here?
Did anybody ever go, do you know the mic's still on?
They
No, they
can't
probably
hear it
didn't know.
because they're not
We've had-
in the stadium.
They're not in the stadium, so they don't know.
I
But-
thought somebody would call them and say, hey, here, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the other problem with VAR is
The referee must be in contact with them by radio, or else they can't
He
make
is.
them decisions.
But this is the problem with VAR, right? When you're on the pitch, you're seeing it in real time. There is
Yeah.
a delay
They slow
from
it down.
what you're seeing on the pitch.
Yeah.
It goes by the time it's gone through the cameras and through the system, through the internet, through to the van. There's
Only a
there's
fraction of a
already
second.
a 30-second delay.
No,
Yeah.
a fraction
Right.
of a second.
It's 30 seconds. They've already timed it. But
Yeah.
right from that 30 seconds.
God, even YouTube's quicker than that.
Yeah.
One
Oh
more.
yeah. But we're not
Usually.
gonna get into that. After that 30 seconds, you've then got the guys that have to argue about it. And even then, they got all that technology and they still get it wrong.
Panama just equalised.
Oh, great.
Right. And we're going for some VAR technology here on the kitty cat.
Yeah, I know.
How,
He's going to get a red card in a minute, I'll tell you.
speaking of kitties,
All
where's
you're gonna hear is Dominic go, be right back.
Yeah, red card.
Mm.
How any idea how Tim's doing with his kitty?
No, I haven't heard.
Last time I heard, he was all right.
Yeah,
Mm.
At one point, she was chewing up all his cords.
yeah, I've had that problem.
Like
Yeah,
like his
Tim only
cord for
goes on. Tim
like
only
the wa-
goes on his own live now doing Fortnite.
like she was chewing on the blue internet wire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I should share a picture of this Vegemite chewing my cords, because I've got on one of the charging cords. You can see visible chews on it.
Electrical
Mhm.
tape, and then somebody suggested tin foil.
No, it doesn't work.
Okay. So how long do you think it'll be before you see any result from that suit?
Well, they have
Yeah.
180 days. And it's been past that. Every time they ask for something, they get extended.
Yeah.
And that's where the problem's at. But I've heard that it's been settled. Usually these things are settling now in about a little more than a year. And a year is in September, so. I'm thinking it's gonna be before the end of the year out here, so.
So you think you'll hear something by September?
I'm hoping to hear something by September.
Because you said
But I'm
September
thinking it's
will
gonna
a
be more
year.
like, I'm thinking it's gonna be like October, November.
So by January, you might have a check.
I'll have the check probably within 10 days after the hearing. Soon as we sign paperwork, we'll have the check right off the bat.
How did Mark end up on the bottom?
I don't know. Paul
And
must be
David,
playing around.
and you were below Paul, and now Mark is in the bottom right quarter.
The bottom left corner for me.
Top middle to me.
Middle right for me.
Everybody's
weird.
got a different one.
Dominic's bottom left. Andrew's bottom right. Joe's bottom
I'm
middle.
top middle.
That's where I am on mine. David's top right and Paul's top left.
Yeah, Paul's top left for me, and David's top right.
Yeah, you said it was hot there yesterday, right, Joe?
I wish it was hot here.
Yeah. It was hot
Well,
today.
Yesterday at the airport, we hit 98 degrees.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm waiting for that.
We'll be waiting a bloody long time for that.
If we went up 1.5 degrees more, we would have set a new heat record.
I just hope we don't get near our heat record of 116.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
want that.
It's now dropped to 14 degrees.
We would have set it would
We're
be
10.
a 50-year record. It's a 50-year-old record. So
Our
17.
record, our
The
record
humidity's gone up.
15 years ago, and it was 80 years before that. We broke an 80-year-old record in 2009.
Our record was last year.
deal break it again.
I doubt it. What did it go to, David? 40.
What's that?
Only 40.
Our
Oh.
heat record.
41.8, I think.
That'd be 108.
Ooh.
It was fucking hot.
Mm.
Nothing.
That was
108 Fahrenheit.
No.
That's damn hot.
No,
Last
that's
June.
nothing.
that was last June. Normally we don't get much more than 30.
I think if it's 108, you can take a frying pan,
We are
put it on a
dropping that
sidewalk, and
down.
cook an egg.
We
We're
are dropping
14
I
now.
tried that at 42. Doesn't
Right.
work here.
Mm.
Down in the south of England, we are dropping back down to 22 degrees over the next few days. And in the north of England, back down to 16.
We were 20 during the day and we're at 14 now.
Yeah. And in a couple of weeks, yeah, we can all kiss our asses goodbye because we are going to be getting one hell of a heat storm.
Mm.
What, 33?
What?
No, they're talking about temperatures not seen in the UK before. So if 41.8 is the highest, and they're saying it's temperatures not seen in the UK, it's going to be hotter than that.
Yeah.
Is this the national? Is this like the National Weather Service, or is this the
Yeah.
local
You're gonna
weatherman?
get you're not gonna
The
go
Met
all Michael
Office.
Fish again.
It's
No,
the
the Met
British Metropolitan Weather Office. Yeah. British Meteorological Office.
And here's a funny one for you. We call it the Bureau of Meteorology, and everybody likes to shorten it to the bomb. And then the Bureau of Meteorology put out a press release saying we would like you not to refer to us as the bomb.
It's an acronym, but actually that is a good acronym.
Yeah.
Well,
No, they just call it.
they do bomb very often. So,
I mean, according to our
I'm
weather,
sorry, but that's
according to our forecast, it's going to rain every day for the next week.
next week I got chances every day. Pop-up
And
showers.
it's going to be 18 tomorrow, 17 the day after, 16 the day after, 15 the day after, back up to 17, staying at 17, and back up to 19.
Sounds fairly consistent.
Yeah. With a low of 10, 11 overnight.
well, we're 10 Celsius at the moment.
Mm. According to this, today's maximum was 20, minimum was 13. We're at 72% humidity.
I'd love it.
Corey said Bank of Montreal, BOM, but we call it BMO.
10 mile an hour southwesterly.
Southwesterly sounds. Southwesterly for us is cold.
Southwesterly is coming in from the Irish Sea.
Yeah, and that's probably where all the
Maybe.
heat is.
And for David, it's coming all the way across southern England.
Our heat comes from the northwest, because that's where all the heat pools in the middle of Australia.
Ours comes from the southeast.
Southeast, I think.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's exactly the opposite. You have southeast, we have northwest. So
Yeah.
it stands to reason because you're on the opposite side.
Yeah.
Mine usually comes from the west southwest,
Comes from
from the
the
Gulf Coast.
like
Yeah.
the African continent. Yeah.
Yeah,
This time of year, if it comes from the southwest, it is still a warm breeze, or from the east, it's still pretty
Yeah.
warm.
Because I get the heat from Joe's area
yeah, because
coming east.
anything that comes from the east is pure humidity over here.
Because right
Anything-
now it's
The east is usually full of red sand for us.
Yeah, comes off our desert.
Well, it don't come off your desert. It comes off
No,
the
but
Arab.
saying we have the same thing, but it comes off our
Yeah.
desert rather.
Ours is
That's where we
coming
get dust storms from.
from Saudi.
right now it's 86 Fahrenheit with 57% humidity.
Oh, we're way above you in humidity at 72%. But
Where is it? Where is it?
We don't-
80% there, Joe? 80% humidity?
We don't-
Couldn't tell you.
humidity.
We've got
Let's see if I can find out.
50, we're 50 Fahrenheit and it's 87% humidity.
Ooh,
It don't matter what the humidity is. It's either warm or it's cold. One or the
Yeah, and it's cold. It's cold humidity.
other.
And ours is coming from the north, and that's the north is where all the hot air comes from.
when it's hot and 100% humidity, you walk outside, it's like, ugh.
It's 100% humidity, it'd be raining.
Pretty much here.
I like your comment, Corey. Yeah, that is bomb. Just like the Bureau of Meteorology.
hmm
Yeah, we're 90 degrees, 54% humidity right now.
Ooh,
It's not that bad.
it's
We got a
warm.
breeze going.
Oh, I bet it feels better with the breeze.
Yeah, I can see the trees moving, so it's doing something.
But you don't want it to be a warm breeze.
Probably a warm breeze. That's the bad part about it.
What does UAV say?
Yeah, 8 to 15 out of the west.
Without the breeze, it'd probably feel horrible out.
Well, 100 feet, it's 14 gusting at 28.
Is that miles or kilometers?
miles.
Oh, Joe, July 16th and 17th is Prime Day.
Okay.
So that's like
It means big ass sale.
Yep.
25 to 48 kilometers per hour.
Well, we're later this afternoon, 35-kilometer winds and 62-kilometer gusts from the northwest.
Yeah,
North,
you won't be
northwest.
flying. You won't be flying. Our
Yeah.
cloud cover at the moment is 91%.
Yeah, we're
With-
in a storm pattern
With only
right
a
now.
2% probability of precipitation.
We've got 0%.
Mark,
Yeah,
you would be better off trusting your eyes.
Andrew, it's pitch black outside.
No, if you look out, turn on
It's
light,
20
and
minutes.
see
It's
that
20
the
minutes to
ground's wet.
midnight over there.
It's nearly midnight.
20
I'm
minutes to
saying if you
midnight.
look out and see a table's wet,
No, you look out in darkness.
because don't you have a light attached to the back of your house?
Yeah, but it's not
Yeah, but-
on.
It only comes on when I go out there. It's on a sensor.
Hmm,
Not wasting electric all night.
exactly.
It comes on when I
David-
go
is
out
David still with us, or
and
did he?
have a cigarette.
I'm still here.
Okay.
Yeah, still here.
Now,
Can't get
David,
rid of that
what
easy.
time do you go in for your surgery tomorrow?
Monday.
You do-
Oh, it's Monday. All right.
Yeah, Monday, 12 o'clock.
That's
And
if they
that's-
don't call in before then and cancel it.
Yeah, because all the doctors are on strike.
So if
Yeah.
you go in
Wait,
Monday at 12 o'clock, that would be
Way
7
before.
About
a.m. our time, right?
Yeah,
2
9
hours-
p.m.
2
my
hours
time.
be- yeah, 2 hours
And-
before you come on.
and they should be out by 3 p.m., which is 1 hour after you're live. You go
Yeah.
live. Should be.
But then he's got to get
Is Laura taking you or what?
No, Laura's coming with me.
David, not all doctors are on strike, are they?
All junior doctors.
So the younger ones.
No, they're called junior doctors, but they're the ones that do your treatment on the wards, minor operations, stuff like that.
They're
It
in
just
house.
means-
They're in-house doctors. They're not.
Ah,
They just haven't reached senior status.
Yes. Yet. But the way our government's going, none of them will. Because they're all ending up in Australia.
Yeah.
Mm.
one of them could fly to Australia and become Dominic's doctor.
Yes.
Well, yes, because over here, we want to pay them pittance. And they can get double the money in Australia. So they're like, see ya.
What's up,
Most-
Dan?
Most of our doctors are Indians and
Birds.
Pakistan anyway.
Hey, Dan.
Some doctors here are foreign. They come from India
Not
and the
all of
Middle
them.
East.
A lot of them come over here and train over here.
Yeah.
But then after we've trained them, we don't pay them properly and they all leave. Wait up a minute. We just paid for that.
Actually, that's a problem. That's if they haven't realized that problem, that's a big ass flag.
Mm-hmm.
Our NHS is understaffed. Hopefully, in the next couple of weeks, all NHS jobs will be advertised in job centres, which means everybody can apply for them, and then we can get proper staff in our hospitals.
Well, I think we have a shortage of nurses, right, Joe?
Definitely.
I've always had a
Definitely.
short nurses.
There's a shortage of EMS right now too.
In some places, there's a shortage of police officers.
I don't think I've ever been out with a nurse.
If I would not have let my EMS license expire, I'd go back.
Couldn't you go
I'd
back and renew it?
now. Take too long.
Oh.
I could get it renewed, take about 9 weeks. But I'd have to go to a course. But it's not worth going. They'll actually pay me to go to the course.
Yeah, but would they let you back with the medical conditions you've got now?
That's where my problem's at. I probably can't pass the physical
Yeah.
because it's a hell of a physical that I had to take originally. You had to carry 50-pound sack up the stairs, all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Odds still have changed that part since you took it.
No, they still make it like that.
Probably heavier now. People are getting bigger. Obesity,
Oh yeah.
it's a killer.
We had a woman we picked up one time upstairs. And they see this other guy just got the same kind of thing. He runs at the back of the American and they give him a yellow card. They ought to go look at the thing and give him 2 of them and kick him out too. And they'd had one of them in the
You know,
goal
if he
area
hadn't,
where the guy jumped all over the top of the guy.
if he hadn't have reacted, he would probably have only got the yellow card. But if he's reacted and started to fight, then that's an automatic red card, really.
Yeah, but the other guy a minute ago, we had a guy down by the goal. As they passed it to him, the guy run up on jump all over his back. The ball's not even there, and they should have called a penalty kick.
No,
Yeah, that should have been an automatic foul.
no,
That was-
right.
And card.
Both of you pack it in. Both of you. Either learn the
That should've
lingo
been-
or pack it in.
or whatever it was. Should have been a penalty kick.
No, pack it in.
You don't put kick after it.
Either
It's just
It's just a penalty. And it's only a penalty if it's in the 18-yard box.
in the area.
That's where he was.
You said he was down near the corner flag.
No, I said he was down there on his way to the goal. He was in the box.
Was it in the
Guy
D?
jumped all over his back.
Yeah,
Well, I don't-
the D part at the top of the box isn't part of the box.
No.
Was in the top of the box. It was right in the middle, right in front of the goal,
So
right in front of
Right.
the goal
if
line.
there's a foul in the 18-yard box, it can be an indirect free kick.
It should have been.
Right. An indirect free kick means the player taking the free kick cannot shoot straight at the goal. He has to pass it first. And they are normally given for back passes and stuff like that. But most of the time, if it's a proper foul where they take the legs or something, then it's a penalty. It's a penalty kick, a penalty. Penalty kicks are rugby and American football.
Mhm.
Well, we should have had a kick at the goal. Let's put it that way.
No. Shoot. They shoot at the goal. They don't kick it at the
Well,
goal, they
if-
shoot it at the goal.
We kick at the goal.
Well, if the ref is right there and he misses the call that's literally obvious right in front of him, how is he
If
miss
the
that
ref
call?
is wait up, if the ref is right there and he misses the goal, he's not playing. Why is he missing the goal?
No, how does the ref miss the call if it's the play is obvious that
It
he
was
should
obvious, it was
call the
right
play?
there.
Because the referee has to monitor the whole pitch, not just
They-
what's going on there.
That's
So
why
You
there's,
need more
sometimes-
refs.
That's why
Sometimes
there's
your
multiple
view
refs.
can be
Oh,
blocked.
no.
We have
that's,
two lines.
that's why there's multiple refs.
No, there's not
No,
multiple
you need-
refs.
You
There's
need
one.
four of them.
Two
You
linesmen.
need four of them so they can
There
see the
are
whole
there,
pitch.
there is one referee, two side officials now, as they can't call them linesmen anymore because it's offensive, right? So the side officials, and then you have a fourth official. He's the guy that stands in between the manager and the dugout. And such is the stupidness of this now. If the referee gets injured, the fourth official becomes a side official, and the side official takes over as the referee. And then they have to ask for someone in the crowd that knows how to referee to come and stand between the two managers and make sure they're not messing around.
They don't fight each other.
What if one of the players accidentally knocks over and injures the ref?
If it's accidental, nothing. If it's on purpose, he's getting a straight red card and probably a life ban from the game.
Mm.
They have actually had players that have deliberately run at the referee when the ball's going near the referee. They've deliberately run and took the ball and the referee at the same time.
Because I could see someone kicking the ball bounces off somebody, hits or direct from foot.
Who
hits
did
the ref
Ukraine
directly
play
in the head.
yesterday?
Huh?
Ukraine, I thought they played yesterday.
That's
But one of
another
their
thing.
players, one of the
Just-
Ukraine players blasted the ball and it hit the other player straight in the nuts. It was like, that's going to hurt.
Oh, yeah, I enjoy seeing that.
That's another thing. You got a war going
Oh.
on in your country and we're giving you money. You don't need to be playing sports.
Belgium.
Because the
Oh,
players that are playing for Ukraine don't actually live in Ukraine. They are playing for teams outside of Ukraine. So they could be
I don't care.
playing for
They'd be
teams in
playing for
England or teams in
Spanish,
Australia or wherever.
but
German.
David,
English.
He'll need some.
They were
ice
playing
for-
Belgium.
He'll need some ice for that.
No, he got up and he just shook himself and went, right, let's carry on. No, I've seen players take a full ball to the face and they just fall over, get back up and go. Carry on.
Actually, I'll just give you another term you can use. If anybody gets hit in the face with a ball, we call it a falcon.
Yep.
Well, I'll put it this way. The
Hey,
hardest I've
Falcon
ever
hurts.
been hit in my life was a falcon.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, but here's another one for you. I remember a couple of years ago when one cricket player got hit in the nuts, and
And he wasn't wearing a box.
yeah, but the funny thing was, he said, "Oh, they had the because he was mic'd up." He said, "Oh, me dick."
Yeah.
You
Okay,
heard- you
Joe.
heard it on.
Right.
You heard it on the.
Well, let's see if Joe's learnt any terminology. Joe, what
Oh,
point
my
of the
dick.
game is it?
Half.
So, don't say anymore.
It's a commercial.
Yeah, but what's
Yeah.
what's the point in the game?
What-
I don't know. The halftime? I don't know.
Hey,
Yeah.
you got it.
That's right. Half time.
I don't know if they went. I wasn't paying attention to it.
Yeah, they
But
don't have
the hardest
quarters.
I've ever been hit in my life
Yeah.
was when I was
And
a goal.
from this
when I was
season,
I was a
you
keeper.
can't call it injury time anymore.
Oh no.
It's now time added on
Time added on for stoppages.
for
Oh
stoppages.
no. Why?
Yeah.
Oh, why do they keep changing all these
Why?
terms?
Because it might not be injury now. It could be VAR. It could be because some
It could be
streaker
anything.
run on the pitch.
Yeah, that's the fun part when you get streakers, especially the women.
Oh,
Yeah, only females.
have there been
You don't do
many,
it anymore.
have there been
They call
many,
it pitch invaders now.
have there been many that
Mm.
jumped on the field from the environmental group looking to
Yes,
implement
we've had that.
fossil fuels onto the football
Yes, we've had that.
field?
We've only had one. Strangely enough, we've only had one.
No,
But we have a
because
lot
there
of them in the
was-
crowd where they hold
Yeah.
up signs.
Yeah, banners and stuff.
Because
But-
a
Yeah.
similar group.
We have
to-
stewards over here. They can't
David,
just. No, there are stewards everywhere now.
I
Yeah,
heard.
we have security guards around the.
You call them
I heard-
security guards, we call them stewards.
Yeah.
I heard the group that spray painted Stonehenge also nailed a private jet.
Yep.
Yes,
Taylor
they
Swift.
thought it. They thought it was Taylor Swift's private jet, so they covered it in orange paint, and it wasn't hers.
They find
Hang
out whose
on,
it is.
Jody. I don't know, but he's now known as Agent Orange.
But isn't that stuff natural? Like it'll wash off with rain?
Probably.
Yeah, what they're using.
It's powdered paint. So yes, it does wash off. The only problem is when you wash it off, it goes into the ground with the water and contaminates the ground.
Mm.
So let's stop oil and damage the ground.
They didn't think about that too much, did they?
No.
Andrew, look at it this way. Let's stop oil, right? We are going to glue ourselves to tarmac made of oil with
Yep.
glue made of oil whilst
Yeah.
wearing trainers made with oil and
Yep.
fluorescent jackets made with oil to stop cars using oil by making them use more oil being stuck on the bloody road.
Exactly.
Oh. Is
Happy
You see
birthday,
any
Paul.
logic in it?
is this true? What Laura put in the chat?
Yeah. Pretty. I'd have to look.
Not yet. Wait for it. We'll wait for him to come back.
5 minutes.
Is his birthday today?
I'm just
Not
waiting for
showing
the.
up anyway.
Is it?
Who's gonna play the song?
28th.
Well, it won't be today. For you, it'll be tomorrow. It's just that
Okay.
we're nearly in tomorrow.
I'm already there.
And Dominic's already there.
Oh. Okay, Laura.
Is it on your face? Is it on his Facebook?
Laura said a little birdie told me.
Um,
What's up, Dan? How is it down there? I see your point, Dusty. Mark looks like he's trying to become one with the minions.
I've always had that as my avatar.
Yep.
A minion stormtrooper. Stood in between two full-size stormtroopers. but only coming up to their knees.
Troopers falling over minions.
Three minutes. Gonna be 3 days I haven't flown. I've been skipping days.
Supreme Court's meeting next week, Joe, to issue their opinions.
Hmm.
One of them is gonna be a good one. It's on presidential immunity.
There's suspicion it could come tomorrow.
It's probably gonna be tomorrow.
But there's like 18 or 20 to come.
Oh, yeah.
So how are the birds over there, Mr. David? The cockatiels.
They're fine.
Are they fighting with each other?
Not at the moment. They're all asleep.
Oh, good. You ever wake up to them fighting in the middle of the night?
No.
That's good.
Once they're in bed, they're in bed. The worst bit is when they go to bed. Because not anymore, because now they sleep in the living room. When they used to sleep in the bedroom, they had a cage. And we had 7 birds in the bed cage. Or actually 9 at the most. But there was 12 perches for them to sit on. Right? But they all wanted the same perch that looked out of the front. All of them.
I can see that.
But Rio and Bluey have become really, really good now because when they go in, they go straight to bed.
So they sleep on the perch?
No, they've got tents. They have to actually have a pure darkness for them to sleep. Where the cockatiels, they need a nightlight because they have night frights.
So you built them
the
a little.
zebra finches, they'll just sleep whenever they fucking feel like it.
Hmm.
So you built them a little hideaway nest.
No, you buy them. Come on, Paul. I want to light your candle on your cake.
Okay, who's got
You just
the
want to
birdie
eat the
fav-
cake. That's what you want.
No, I've actually got the video lined up.
Who's got the
Oh,
little hat?
Got a great video lined up.
Paul, are you out flying a ship again?
no.
Andrew,
Hmm?
if he was, how would he answer you?
I didn't know if he somehow got Bluetooth earbuds.
He was having
Over a
big
mile
dis-
away.
He was having a big discussion with some woman a minute ago. Well, a while
Oh,
ago.
his tenant from upstairs, I bet.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully he's turfing them out. But
Yeah, Jim. Boob.
Yep.
I don't think you have much more room on that wall for much else there, Joe.
Yeah, I don't need a bigger place.
What are we printing there, Jim? Birds, owls, what? Bowls? Drones.
I realized I don't have Zoom on. I don't know why. Don't have a clue.
Anyone seen much of Night Train?
Supposed to log in automatic.
I see him occasionally in the chat.
Yeah.
He's been printing again? Lithopain. Those sounds different. Oh, okay. All right. I was wondering, what are you printing a lithopain for?
What's wrong with the lithophone?
Nice. Say, Jim, you could do that with a few of your pictures and use that as a gift for a Christmas gift for the holidays.
Yeah, he doesn't have his birthday in his Facebook.
Yeah, and no.
As I said, I remember it being late June. Not sure if it's the 27th or 28th.
Sometimes I text certain people and Siri tries to
Knows.
predict when someone's birthday is.
Yeah, Siri knows everything.
I'm like, you're guessing it's this day because I'm texting.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's not always true. Or is it? Does that happen with anybody else's phone?
yeah, it listens to conversations, so it knows everything.
I don't know. Siri never bothers telling me when anybody's birthday is, unless it's in my calendar.
well, if Siri pops up on my phone, the phone's getting a hammer through it. Because I've got a Samsung.
So is there still Bixby?
No, turned it off. Fuck that.
So there is still Bixby, but you can turn it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paul doesn't
Because a
put
few
much
years
on
ago,
Facebook.
I wanted to take a picture of a squirrel hanging upside down, sticking its tongue out with its nuts hanging out. Right? And I thought, great picture. Got the camera, went to take a picture. Bixby, would you like to buy a squirrel? We can take you to this webpage. No, take the picture, you fucking. Oh, you boss, it's gone now. Pissed me right off. So I got in a major row with Samsung about it. But it's good that they want to help improve things, but not if it's going to stop you taking your freaking picture.
Did you still get the photo?
No, because it
Oh.
wanted to send me a fucking website of selling squirrels.
Oh, it wanted you to identify the photo for you.
Yes, it decided
It's
that
like I don't know what it thinks you're thinking. I don't know what it is. Identify it for me.
yes, because that's one of the things Bixby's does. If you change one of the settings, you can actually have it. So you can take a picture of, say, your TV remote, and it'll tell you where to get one from.
Down
I
the
can
side
tell-
of the sofa, usually.
I could tell you with one word. Amazon.
No,
No, down the side of the sofa.
I've not used Amazon in ages.
Hmm.
Bad Amazon.
You could buy almost any TV remote on Amazon.
You can buy anything on Amazon. Don't mean it's going to work.
All you gotta do is program it.
Amazon started the race to the bottom, and now Wish, Sheen, and Team U have joined it. And Team U looks like it's going to get banned in the UK
Good.
because they've been selling gold-plated necklaces that are lead, and lead is banned. Selling kids' jackets that are full of chemicals, bad. They sold a baby, you know, the little things that women now wear where they carry the baby in front of them.
Oh, the
Halter.
Little,
The
it's like
swallow-
a,
the
it's like
swallow
a
the
ruck,
baby.
no, it's like a little
Holster?
rucksack thing, but it's
Yeah.
on, he sits at the front of it. Yeah,
There's
holster.
What?
I think there's a better name for it, but
Yeah.
holster.
But whatever name it is, right?
It's called a halter, not a holster.
Well, doesn't matter because one woman bought one and the baby fell out of it after 3 seconds.
Oops.
Must not put it in very
It
well.
was. It was.
It just fell apart. All the stitching fell apart.
Yeah.
I mean, I just bought a power station from Amazon. Only a small one. Nice.
From
little
Amazon,
one.
yeah. Amazon is not
No,
too bad
no.
at the moment,
Ain't-
but they
but
are
it-
getting there.
bought-
Mark Anchor. Anchor makes
No,
good
I
ones.
I bought it from Temu. It cost me. It's a 240 amp hour, 240 watt hour one. It cost me £108.
Yes, Laura.
It arrived via Amazon, bought through Temu.
Yes, because they all have links now, so you can buy from eBay and it comes from Amazon because Amazon do Amazon logistics, and if they
Yeah.
if the cut seller is selling through Amazon as well, Amazon allow them to ship it through Amazon.
Yeah,
Sometimes I order Hershey's
But it-
chocolate syrup. It comes
It
from the
wasn't-
local grocery store, Sam's Club.
it wasn't a ridiculously expensive thing, and it's small enough to be able to carry around easily if you
Until it
need to.
explodes.
Well,
Well, look what's just happened in South Korea. There was a battery warehouse that makes lithium batteries, and according to the sign outside, it was HP, Lenovo, Samsung, and someone else they were making batteries for. But actually, when they did an investigation, it didn't make batteries for any of them. It made them for eBay and Temu. And the batteries all exploded in the warehouse.
Computer and like iPad batteries.
Yeah.
I wanted to buy some LiPo batteries for the F550 drone,
Hmm.
and I was trying. The cheapest place I could find them was Alibaba.
Hmm.
Bought them from there, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and then they suddenly decide to tell me that Alibaba have decided that, seeing how it's a battery, they can't ship it.
Hmm.
How did they just realize that
Okay,
after how many
I don't
weeks?
know how you managed to buy batteries from Alibaba because Alibaba is a local takeaway around here.
Yeah.
I got a and the company that I was buying it through Alibaba, because Alibaba are just basically a hub,
Yeah.
sent me a message on WhatsApp saying that they found another way round if I want to order it they're going to have it sent to them, and then they can send it to me.
Yeah,
So
but
do you
never,
have
never
to?
go outside the hub because you lose all protection.
So are they going to? So
No,
do you
it's-
still want it?
Alibaba, but instead of it coming to my address, it's going to go. It's going to be delivered to the people who are actually selling it, and then they're going to send it to me rather than Alibaba sending it to me, because Alibaba won't and they will.
Well,
Which
I'm
means
looking
they have a
forward
different
to the
shipping.
new law that Labour want to bring in, because they want to make it so if you buy something from Amazon, where Amazon goes, sorry, it's a third party seller, that's going to be no more. Same with eBay. If you buy it from eBay and eBay say you've got to deal with a seller, you go around and say, you turn around and say, hell no, I'm dealing with eBay. eBay have to liaise with the seller. Now, cutting out us.
Well, I tried to buy some
I think
lipo
Andrew's just about to depart.
I tried originally
Oh
to
no,
buy
he's
the
moving again.
I'm still here.
Yeah, no, you it looked like you're frozen. I was like,
Nope.
is he going to leave?
I'm good right now.
No,
Yeah,
I
so-
originally buy lipo batteries from eBay, and the company that was advertising on eBay then wrote back to say, "Oh, sorry, we can't ship to the UK. We have a reseller in the UK that deals with all our stuff. You will have to buy it off them."
Yeah, well, like I said,
said,
soon it'll
Because
be a
they're
thing of the past.
I said
because-
that because they're charging twice as much as you are.
Yeah, so all these marketplaces like Temu, Amazon, eBay, all them market sellers, even Gumtree, stuff like that, they all have to deal with you first. So if I was to buy, say Andrew was selling TVs and I bought a TV through eBay from Andrew. If the TV doesn't work, I go back to eBay and say, give me my money back. And eBay then have to come and get the TV and they have to give me my money back.
Yep.
And then they have to deal with Andrew, not me.
Yeah, eBay give you a returns label to send it back.
Yeah, but that's going to be a thing of the past. It has to go back to eBay. It's going to stop all these market trade sites getting away with selling regulations by claiming it's a third party, which you can't then deal with because they're in China.
Laura, I don't know where he went. I think he's upstairs.
I know.
They're all third parties.
Yes, but eBay won't be. You will only deal. eBay will be like an Asda. Yeah, you deal with them direct. That's it. So, like you would buy something from Asda and it doesn't work, you take it back to Asda. They don't go, well, no, it's a Samsung TV. You go back to Samsung. You go back to Asda, and that's what they're going to make it like.
Well,
So
you
I've got
buy
a feeling Amazon's going to be cleaning up its act soon.
well, Amazon is about to open a section just for goods from China.
Yes.
They say
Well,
that
that's-
stuff's gonna be
That's
on
funny
discount.
that because
Will they?
yeah, that's strange that Andrew, because our Amazon already has a section for goods straight from China. It's called Amazon.
Yeah.
Well,
Pretty much.
Amazon's having a specific section
Yes,
just for goods from China.
yeah, it's called the
Most
Hall of
Amazon-
Amazon.
Most of Amazon comes from China.
Nearly everything on Amazon. I remember when Amazon did the dirty on eBay. They went through eBay's client list and asked them all to go and sell on Amazon.
Mhm.
But it was the biggest mistake Amazon ever did, because at one time you could trust everything you bought from Amazon. Yeah, because Amazon was the only one dealing with it. So they checked the stock and made sure the stock was worthwhile buying. Now they're just a storage depot for China.
Yeah. I bought
I-
some windscreen washer tablets that you put in your windscreen washer bottles, and they've got written all over the packets that they're in, made in China.
Remember when a few years, I think it was last year or year before, there was a spell of people buying expensive stuff from Amazon, like MacBooks and that. And the boxes were being delivered, and people were thinking, "Oh, I've got my laptop," and then they'd open it, and it's just a 3D print of a laptop with water or bricks in it.
No, I don't know.
That's a swap scam.
It was a scam, but because Amazon are only the middleman, right? They were getting away with going, "You need to speak to the seller," and then the seller would go, "Well, no, we've got notifications say it was delivered, so you've had it delivered." That's what they were trying to do. But
It's like
our country has distance selling regulations that
It's like you
stop
order a
that working.
3D printer and they send you
a box of bricks.
a box of bricks or a hot dog.
Yes. Because all they were doing was making sure what was in the box weighed the same as what the printer would do. So when Amazon's automated system would take it in, it would go around the conveyor belt and go, "Yes, that is correct. That's what's in there," because it matches the weight. And then it would just get dumped onto the shelves, and that's it. And then next time somebody orders it, comes back off the shelf, back around the conveyor belt, out. No one actually physically touches it.
Well,
And that's
at
what they
some
were
point,
doing.
somebody has to.
Yeah, the only people that ever touched it were the courier drivers. Yeah, they don't know what
Yeah.
you've ordered. As far as they're concerned, they're just delivering what's in the box, right? As far as they're concerned, you ordered bricks. They don't know that. It was a good little scam while it lasted. Here he is.
Did you miss
There he
it?
is.
Yes, Paul.
Okay, Dominic, why don't you start?
Now,
David,
let's
over
wait
to
up.
you.
No, wait up. We gotta do
Okay,
something.
1, 2,
Happy
David.
birthday to
to
you.
you.
Birthday.
Happy birthday.
Birthday
to
to
you.
Birthday,
you.
dear Paul. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Who
Right.
told you it was my birthday?
Don't
We
worry
remembered
about
from
that.
last year.
Can you all stand back while I light the candles on Paul's cake? You ready, Paul?
If
What
you
do you
were a
mean
year
candles
ago-
on your cake?
Okay, let's
You
Don't be
go.
on a Boston cream.
Just another
Stick a can-
day.
Stick a candle in a
Whoops.
Boston cream.
Ooh, that's a good candle.
Well, thank you all very much, but it was unexpected, and I haven't told very many people that it's my birthday.
Yeah, I
Oh.
noted it from last year.
Yeah. And shall we let you know who let the cat out of the bag?
Who?
Laura.
Laura,
She knows
Laura.
everything.
Yeah.
So is it today or tomorrow?
Today, 27th.
27.
Yeah, well, I thought I remembered it was the 27th or 28th. So
So even though technically it's not your birthday now in our country because it's 28,
it is in yours.
it is in yours. So we still got you on time. You didn't get away with it.
So what you
I
now,
tried.
72?
I tried to
72?
get away with
You
it.
tried.
Oh, that's why he got donuts.
No, I actually,
No, he always gets donuts.
actually, the little girl upstairs gave me a cake.
Oh,
I'll show
That's
you-
where you've been.
I'll show you my cake.
So what's he, 72 now?
73, I think.
Yeah. 72. Because he's 1 year
Yeah, he
older
was-
than my brother.
yeah, sounds about right. I'll think for a second.
Precious.
Hi,
My
precious.
cake.
Oh, Dominic.
Nice cake. Yes.
Oh,
Well done.
Is it chocolate?
Yeah,
That's nice.
Ooh.
chocolate with chocolate frosting.
Chocolate.
Ooh.
It's a double chocolate.
Yeah,
I think that's Paul's favorite flavor.
chocolate. Yeah.
Chocolate with chocolate frosting and chocolate
Chocolate cake
cream.
with chocolate frosting. Yep.
And I think there's a chocolate cream in the middle.
Well, chocolate icing.
No, you can put chocolate buttercream.
None of that's going down the drain.
Yeah, yeah, that should be. That's not going to end up in the incinerator.
No, the only incinerator is gonna go down is this one here.
The vegetables.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sorry for leaving you guys so long, but
All
You
right.
had to do what you had to do.
We had to get you on the way back.
I checked the weather. Rain and thunderstorms for the next couple of days, so I went out, jumped on the zero turn, and mowed the lawn, and came back.
Laura wishes you a happy birthday in the chat. If you want to tell her to bog off for telling us all.
Think I'm gonna go to Burger King in a little while. They got the original chicken sandwiches, 2 for $5.
Chicken burger,
It's a long chicken sandwich.
burger.
Chicken fillet
Yeah.
burger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
chicken fillet
original,
burger.
and
Or a
that's
chicken
pretty good.
royale.
'Cause it's just a
Wait,
chicken
wait.
patty with mayonnaise and mayonnaise
Yeah.
and what you call
It's
it.
the chicken royale.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
In Australia, we call it Hungry Jacks for some
Well,
reason.
that'll work. We call that pancakes, Hungry Jacks.
In the
Yeah,
UK,
our
we
Burger
call-
King is Hungry Jacks.
Yeah, in the UK we call it expensive and not worth bothering with because they took the vegetarian bean burger. They took it off the menu. You used to get 2 vegetarian bean burger pates on a long bun with salad and cheese and everything. Delicious. My record was 38 on one bun, right? Because you could do that. You could pay extra to have the extra pates.
Yeah.
But guess what? They've stopped that now and they've brought it back. And instead of one long bun, it's now
Yeah.
a small bun with 1 pate on. And instead of starting out at £3.49, it's now £8.49.
Yeah, we
just
call
the
it.
pate on its own.
Yeah, yeah, we call it the Rebel
Screw that.
Whopper.
No, the bean burger. They brought
Yeah,
it back.
yeah, I
Oh,
know
the
that,
Rebel
but
Whopper's
we call it
different.
the Rebel Whopper now.
No, we've got the Rebel Whopper.
It is disgusting.
Yes, the Rebel Whopper's a coin burger.
Yeah, and it's disgusting.
Yes, it's
What?
shit. And the vegan Royale is not vegan
No,
because they cook it on the same grill with the chicken.
Oh, who cares?
Dumbasses. They actually tell you. They do tell you now because they got told to. But yeah, they cook it on the same grill as the chicken. So the vegan Royale is not vegan.
Who cares?
The vegans.
I don't care about them either.
Oh, he's going far right now. You need to lean over
Yeah.
a bit. No,
Yeah, see, they call this a penalty kick. It's fixed. They
no,
have a
it's a
penalty check.
penalty.
Well, they're doing a penalty check right now. The
Yeah.
guy gets the ball passed into him. The American guy's falling down. The guy barrels over him, and they call and the ball's not even there. The ball's already kicked in away.
It
And they're
doesn't
gonna call a
matter if he
penalty?
took his feet and stopped a
He
goal
didn't take his
scoring
feet.
opportunity.
He did not take his feet.
If he touched
The
him
guy-
and stopped a goal scoring
Nobody
opportunity,
pushed him.
it is a
The guy
penalty.
jumped over him. Guy jumped over him and fell.
Yeah,
It's a bunch of crap.
it'll be a penalty. They'll put it on the penalty spot, and then the penalty taker will take the penalty by kicking the ball at the goalkeeper, who will attempt to save it by staying on the line without coming forward. If he comes forward, it has to be retaken. He gets a yellow card.
Yeah, it's a bunch of crap. No penalty, good. It shouldn't have been no penalty. There's nothing but guy faking it. That's the first call I've seen today, good. See, when I was playing, I'd go after you after that. I was a keeper, and the hardest I ever got hit was when a guy slapped one into my face.
Really? You got slapped in the face? What?
Yeah, with a soccer ball. The guy kicked it,
Football.
and as I turned, the ball caught me
Football.
right in the side of the face. Boy, did that sucker hurt.
And he should have done, calling it a soccer ball. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to invite you Americans all over, all of you. We're gonna have to invite you over and take you to a proper football game.
Proper football game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a proper one, right? And what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna split you in two. We're gonna put half of you in the away end and half of you in the home end, and then you can just abuse each other by singing songs at each other and just get into the fun of it. You don't worry about what's going on the field because that's crap.
Yeah, I know.
We just go there for the banter.
Exactly.
Maybe I may be going there for the hot dog.
Paul, you got more birthday messages in the chat.
Birthday messages?
Yeah. If you would like to curse at Laura, she stood behind me.
Laura,
Oh,
I know you thought you were doing right, but I was ignoring the day.
And now everybody's wrote it in the calendar, so next year we'll all know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put it on mine to repeat, and they can let me know a day ahead of time, so I can let everybody else know.
Yeah. Well, we're getting there.
Because no one else has talked.
Yeah. I'm
See?
busy doing something.
Laura's getting paranoid because I wasn't talking and I was highlighted.
Oh, really?
It's like, that's how it works. The last person that talks stays highlighted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right, I forgot how Zoom works. Do have an ice cream right now.
Well, go and get one.
I know, I've got
Mm.
one.
Well, don't you stand there and shouting, telling me you can do with ice cream. Go and get one, you little shit.
Now I'm saving it.
Oh, God. Here we go. Right, yeah. Yeah. I spent £4.23 at Tesco's. No, I spent £4.33, but okay. Can be better off.
Oh.
No, my gym workout was very good today.
Yep.
It involved holding a controller. won't hit something.
Wonder why.
You're doing nasty bites.
So, what's everybody's plans for the upcoming weekend?
Sleep, sleep, and sleep.
I don't think so. You're dealing with child number 2.
Yep, I'd love to
Well,
do that.
when do you,
I've got
when do you
too many
get
things to do.
when do you get the niece?
In
That sounds
about.
some
That's all me go. In about 17 hours.
15 hours.
No, 15 hours, sorry.
Nice work.
Oh crap! We've got to get up early.
Why?
Uh-oh.
We better go back.
I mean, literally. Oh crap! They're coming to fix the toilet.
Gotta have a toilet.
Well,
Mm.
yeah. Well,
It's only rocking for you.
the first plumber came, and he just looked at it and went, "Yep, it's blocked," and walked away. I was like, "Yeah, thanks for that, mate. I could have done that myself." The second plumber came and he actually fixed it, but
That's
when
the
he took the
Vegemite, huh?
pipe off out the back and in the back to take the screwdriver out that was in there. Don't ask me how a screwdriver got in there because we don't know.
Hmm.
And he pulled the toilet off the floor, and the screws won't go back in. So they're sending someone out tomorrow to fix it. So he's either gonna super glue it down, which ain't gonna do much, or he's gonna have to rip the whole bathroom out and restart again.
Hey, Laura, you can't fix a plug in the toilet with a screwdriver.
Yeah.
Now, it was actually a big screwdriver and it was on the opposite end to the U-bend. So it's coming from outside inwards. When the toilet got blocked at the weekend weekend by one of the neighbours. Where's your squirrels at?
In a minute, you'll see a big squirrel. There he is.
Yeah.
That looks fun.
No, he said how fast he goes. Supposed to go
Mm.
slow, Paul, so you can cut the grass, not just whiz over it.
I thought that was Rocky Raccoon.
Go back to get in bed.
Okay.
I think you should too.
So do you have to cut the grass verge in front of your house on the roadside?
What's that?
The grass verge in front of your house on the roadside, in between the pavement and the road, you have to cut that. Because over here, the council have to do that.
Yeah, I think so. Trying to think what happens here.
Yeah, the council do it.
They seem to be, yeah.
Yeah, we're not allowed. Once it's off your land, you're not allowed to touch it.
Yeah, because the footpath is their responsibility.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if it past the footpath, is up to them.
Okay.
Well, anyway, that was me on my 0 turn.
Okay. Yeah.
Mia's in the backyard, and of course she's fenced in, and I'm zipping around, and she goes to this end of then she goes back over to this end, and then she's always watching where I am. Like, you keep that thing away from me.
Mm.
Well, I think it's
Time
getting to that
close,
time.
Time to say adieu.
I think it should, yeah, it's getting to that time.
Anybody on tonight, do you know?
Not as far as I know.
No, it's usually either Ray
Tammy
Kelly.
would be on, but she's missing in action.
Ray is on currently, yeah.
Ray's
Yeah, Captain
on.
Ray's on right now. I forgot about that. I forget he's on Thursday now.
Yeah, Ray's changed to Thursday, and then it should be Gary if.
No,
Gary's
Gary's off until September.
Gary's off till September now, is he?
Yeah.
And then it might be Ken Heron.
That was last week, I thought.
Yeah,
Oh,
last
if-
week.
Right, in that case.
Yeah,
it
tonight
will-
it's Biden and Trump on.
Yeah.
That's coming up in 20 minutes, right?
No, that's coming up. Biden and Trump come up in about 4 hours.
Yeah.
It
So
would-
Mark, that
Tommy
is
Jean
the,
been on for ages.
yeah. So just so you're aware of what that is to us in the UK, it's the Ritchie and Keir Starmer debate like last night, but on steroids.
All right, I didn't watch that either.
I just can't see how Biden's going to be able to handle a debate against Trump because he's going to be like,
The debate's on in 1 hour and 22 minutes.
yeah, because you're going to have Donald Trump with his loud voice and anger and thingy,
Yeah.
and Biden going, "What was I talking about? What am I doing here? Oh,
Yeah.
fucking
I like
Where am
ice
I?
cream.
yeah.
Help me. Help
I
me.
want some ice cream.
Can somebody pull the hose on my leg, please?"
Crazy.
We've got eight watching.
Yep. 9
I
nice
love-
people watching.
I
right now.
love the debate
Nine.
between Biden
Well,
and
hey,
Donald
because I'm one of them.
when it's done by Jeff Dunham,
Yeah.
and
You're
he's got
following it down.
he's got Walter as Biden and Walter as Trump and
I'm
Ahmed
stalling it.
doing.
Okay, Joe, what do you say? Close her down?
I was just
Yeah.
about to say, I think it's time.
It's time.
Dominic
Everybody
was
wants to
calling.
close it down, raise your hand. All right.
Wait, whoa. Mark didn't raise his hand, and I didn't raise my hand, and I've got a split personality, and he's got a split personality, so that's 4 against 3.
Well, what I can do is, if you want to stay on, David, I'll make you the host.
Nah. Good night.
Ah.
Good night. Good night.
I got out of
everybody.
it quick.
Big
We'll
show
see you
tomorrow,
again in
guys.
the morning.
See you
David,
tomorrow.
you have a good evening. Tell Laura thanks for the birthday wishes. And
Yeah.
we'll
Enjoy the
see
rest of that
everybody
cake.
tomorrow.
Yeah, enjoy your cake.
Enjoy the cake.
Yep. Thank
Yep.
you.
I'm sure he will.
Bye.
Bye all.